a lot would be a paper trail. Instead of lot of it would paper trail. A lot would be a paper trail. The next in the next line, this is our state license, that is our state license.
Excuse me?
That is our state license.
Oh, that is, okay.
Yeah. Under Ed Camus, the second line, government is lowercase, not uppercase.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't get, okay, the second, okay.
And the next page, 5, under Jason, second line, I will update the policies and procedures to reflect the recommendations and will give it, just put an it there, to the commissioners.
Give them.
I'll give it to the commissioners.
It,
Okay.
Between given to, the word it. And the last one under Commissioner Kenny, oh, you did that, generic, and then it says to local pharmacies, not to individual. I think that's what, we cannot go to local pharmacies because then it becomes a dispensing medication.
Okay.
Say that again now. We cannot go to?
Local pharmacies, because then it becomes dispensing medication. I think that's what he was saying. You needed to have the pills pre-wrapped per person, and you couldn't just dump it out of a bottle and give it to each person.
Go to local pharmacies rather than individual. Okay.
On the next page, 6, it's a repetition. I said that, and you quoted it previous. I take out the whole thing for Solomon.
Okay.
And later down, onto Kathy Gary.
Take out this top one?
Yeah, because it's someplace earlier.
Okay.
It's already been, quote is already in there. Under Kathy Gary's second paragraph, we need to be there to see that people attending get their packets. Just
We
gotta
need to
cross-
be there to see.
To see that, take out before, therefore, that. So it should read, we need to be there to see that people attending get their packets. Take out the word may.
Okay.
Now, that has to do with what is it's in the minutes and corrections to add and subtract.
I will correct them.
Yeah.
And then submit them.
Right. But I have something
are
else.
you done? Oh.
No,
Well,
I'm not.
Do we want to make a motion to approve
Okay,
these as corrected?
I have another
No.
thing. Are you done with the correction?
I'm done with what,
That
yeah,
particular one.
go whatever you have. I'll come back.
Oh, okay. And page 6, by Marvin Spencer, I see the last line, it said, because there is time crunch, we need to prove a contract for $50,000. I don't know who said that. I didn't say that. I remember that she said there is a time crunch. I think that Maureen Spencer said that.
Yeah.
But I don't know who said we need to prove a contract for $50,000. I didn't say that.
I think she did.
She said that?
I think so.
All right, I'll check. I'll go back and listen.
Okay,
and check and change it.
can you then put her name or something in front of that she make that comment?
Oh, I see, you're there.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
there
yeah.
and then I cannot say that,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
So if you can change, just put Spencer in. Okay.
You got something else?
Yeah, I'd like to, I'd like to bring this up because it's been bothering me for the whole week. Couple of things. On page 4, Commissioner Kenny, you said that you get calls from people telling you that they're uncomfortable, they don't like what's going on, they have problems.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you're
okay.
getting those
So-
kinds of calls and emails, that's something you should be sharing with us, the other 2 commissioners. If I get a call from at home from somebody, or I get an email from somebody who has a complaint, I bring it before the county commissioners, because this is not just to me. This is something that people are saying about how the county is being run, and that's our job. So you cannot just say that people are calling you and hide those facts from us.
So
That-
are you done? Can I respond on
Sure.
that? I had a couple phone calls or emails from certain employees, and they said they brought this issue before the previous board, and they did nothing about it.
That doesn't
what
change
what-
anything. You still should tell us,
Yeah,
so
what-
we are aware of what is a continuing problem. If there's a problem, everyone has to be involved in it.
Yeah, yeah. So when somebody calls you with an issue, you should bring it to the full board so that we can
Yeah,
take action on it, where action is necessary.
Yeah, I understand that, but they asked me not to bring it up.
And then what are you going to do with it then?
So
If they
then-
ask you not to bring it up, how is it going to get resolved? That doesn't make any sense. You should be telling them that. A problem can't get resolved if it's a secret.
Maybe what you should say when people call you saying, look, I will bring that up to the board. If they don't like it, then you
And I'll quote you
probably
again.
then shouldn't mention it. If it's an issue that needs to take action on, we need to bring it up and either review it, take action on it, or whatever needs to be done. Okay?
We would
I
need-
think that's
Yeah.
reasonable.
And one other thing, again, something that's been bothering me. Last week, you said, we were talking about the travel allowance for the commissioners. And you said that Commissioner Albee presented a bill for $7,500. Where did you get that?
75.
That's what you said. Where did you get that
I
figure?
didn't say he presented the bill for $7,500. Where is that?
It's not in there, but you did say it.
Yeah,
No,
it was
I
something.
didn't say it.
You.
We were talking about mileage.
Yes,
The total mileage of I think last year was over $7,000.
But for Commissioner
For
Albee?
three. No, for the Board of Commissioners.
Oh.
Oh, that's not the way it came, that's not the way I heard it, okay.
But that is what I said.
I was called.
I don't know that.
Okay, I was called by Damon regarding that comment. You want to refresh my memory?
Yeah, I also called Kathy Gary, who gave us the number. It was, if, off the top of my head, I think Ash is right, you did spend some $7,500 in total. The budget was $5,000, and of that, I think Albee spent, Commissioner Albee, spent like something like $1,500.
13.
$1,300. So he spent a small portion of the overall
Right.
I have
budget, which was overspent.
I have 1,600, so I don't know how you came to 13.
Well,
I think it's
$1,346.80.
That's what he spent, and the commission did overspend the line item that year, and the amount that they spent was $7,500, and the budget was for $5,000.
right, okay,
That's possible,
So I think that's how it works.
that's certainly possible.
okay. My caution is this, that when we talk about figures, let's make sure that it's clear what figures we're talking about, and that the figures are documented somewhere, so that we don't have to go through this procedure to find out what was said, where the budget is, and so forth. Let's make it clear that we overspent by $2,000. Commissioner always spent $1,300 and some cents, and that's it. Let's not shoot off the hip. Make sure we have all our ducks in order, I should say. Anything else?
No,
Nothing?
Oh, I think it is 2009, I guess. 1876. So you were referring to 2010 probably.
2010, yes.
Okay.
All right. We don't want, what do we want to do with the minutes for September 14th? We want to change them?
The ones that
Pass them as
suggested?
corrected?
Pass
She's
is
going
correct.
to correct it, yep. I make a motion to approve the minutes from
September 14th.
September 14, 2011 as corrected.
You second it?
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All those in support of the motion say aye.
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 So voted then. Okay, and as we stated last week, we're trying to reduce the minutes so that anybody comes in with a report will have some kind of a written report that will be attached to the minutes so that we don't have to regurgitate everything that that's being presented. All right. Any other minutes do we have to look at? We don't have the non-public for last week.
No, and we don't, and the non-public from July, I think.
July
We
13th.
need to correct that.
Is there a problem with that one?
I don't
No.
understand it.
Okay, we can make some adjustment then.
I
but we
honestly don't understand what they said.
We can go back, we have another set of public minutes here.
Two.
You got two
We
more?
have August 31st. And I believe,
Back to that August 31st one.
You got that one?
I don't have it with
do
me.
you have August 31st?
And what was the corrections on that one?
She is making corrections, I guess. Okay, let's
I
do
saw
August
I
31st.
gave corrections on that.
You did.
Yeah.
So we're all set for August 31st?
No, I don't think we're all set. So you have some grammar corrections on
I
it?
thought I had done that already.
Oh, you have,
That's
so,
August 31st.
oh, I think, yeah, I have the corrections what you made.
Excuse me.
So, page 1, I think what Commissioner Solomon made is by Representative Bobson. She put in the second line of this meeting a question mark. And by Maloney, she took out permission to be, I think she, to be of.
To be, to
The B,
enter.
the B should take
That's
out.
right, it should
Yeah.
be, thank you.
And I think on page 4, if you go all the way down, by Jason, she said, will come in with a bit. She added a bit and a
bit.
dot.
A bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think what she put in. On page 8, by Commissioner Sorensen, if there is a line, we have to reduce that amount down. She took out that amount down and she put in, what did she put in? We have to reduce the fund balance, I guess what she put in.
Excuse me, what page are you on?
Page 8,
Okay. I don't have page 8, but that's all
the
right.
fund, yeah, I think she's right, the fund balance. Did you get it?
Did I see that?
I don't have page 8, but I will, for some reason.
What did she put in?
I had two more students come in. You will be hearing we have to reduce the fund balance.
Fund balance, yeah, so she put in the fund balance, and you just take out that amount down.
Yeah, okay.
I think that is what she did. And, okay, let me see, and if you look at, let's see what we're talking about. Oh, yeah, I already said it last week. The discussion what I brought up about the Carroll County meeting, I said point of order.
Mhm.
You sent me a set of minutes, and you put the whole conversation in, and you sent the second set, is this one what is printed, and you took the whole conversation out. And I don't know why you took it out, and you said you referred to government oversight.
Yep.
So can you put in that you sent two
all right.
sets, and that, so I don't have to go with the
Alright,
whole
No, you
conversation?
don't. This is what I took out. This, I think it was Damon. I think you asked about it.
No,
I-
you sent me a set of minutes first and
I
put the whole
realize that,
conversation.
and but that is
And then
what
you
I
took the
out.
whole thing
That
out,
is
and
what I
then
took out.
you